What's going on, everyone? So for today's video, first off, I'm on my under the desk walking treadmill. So if I'm bobbing back and forth, that's because I'm getting my steps in the morning. You got to get your steps in. So that's why. All right. So today, not going to be like a huge day in regards to like, testing any request pulls for the API using Python or anything like that. Today will just be a pretty lax day in terms of what I'm going to be going over, mainly documentation and also taking some notes. I actually have a meeting with my developer tonight, and so he's going to help me with figuring out how to get tokens so that I can start pulling some data. Because I was looking at, when you do I'll go over it, but this one, just reviewing documentation, taking some notes for any questions that I want to ask. And that's it. Let's hop in. All right. So I went straight to make your first call, which is making your first API call. And, it's pretty simple, man. Honestly, like in the header, which you can create with like a Python dictionary. Long story short, I would put the client ID, authorization, and scope. So I have this data. Which is like a seller profile, Amazon Ads profile ID. And then I'm actually going to ask about that. Is that the same as the seller profile? And then we don't need, this is optional. And then the authorization, which is the token. So I'm just going to take notes and like write down questions. All right. Get tokens. An access token is only valid for one. Actually, hold on. I don't know how long this video's been going. Hold on, I'll shoot for 8 minutes now, because I usually time it. Oops, forgot to do it. It's been a couple minutes, so we're good. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Record. All right. All right, let me see here. I'm just going to review it. So the header, okay, this shows a list, sponsored request. So this will show me a list of campaigns. So accept content type. Okay, so this will show me a list. Oh, so is this the endpoint here? content type, application. I might just try this one out. Like once, I won't use this same formatting. I'll use a different formatting. They're using CURL. I'll use a different one, but yeah, I'll test this out once I can. All right. All right, cool. I kind of want to just do all these. Hold on. That's cool. That's sponsored brands, sponsored display. Oh, here we go. If you don't have any campaigns, you receive a 200 response that contains an empty JSON array. Okay, that's cool that they use it. Reporting. Oh, that's interesting. Version 3.0. Started campaigns, ad groups, campaign structures. I'm just going to like review some stuff because I might as well, right? Like I'm going to use this stuff. Hold on. Reporting. Sponsored brands are currently available in preview. To learn more about migration from version 2 to version 3, our migration guide. That's interesting. Here we go. Let's just start here. I'm just going to review this because I'm going to need to use this in the future anyway, so I might as well just do it, you know? So what we got here. Okay, I can retrieve profiles. This is cool. Cool. I love how they have examples. It's just nice. That's going to make life so much easier for me. It's great that they have examples. Okay, here we go. So SP campaigns report, start date, end date, configuration. Oh, cool. I can specify the columns here. I can specify how we group them by gzip, JSON format. So this would be, I'm assuming this will be parameters. So when you request, so when I submit the request, these are going to be my parameters. So my header, yeah, so this is my header. So this is the header. And this is the parameters. Cool. So, because the header is what allows you to, you know, basically like says, gives them the information they need to even give you access. I will say Amazon Ads API is definitely like really good at making sure that, you know, people don't like mess with it too much. Like it's not public and it's got a lot of like things you got to overcome. Like I've signed up for APIs where you literally just need to sign up for an account and you have the endpoint and you can just make requests. Towards this, you need tokens and all that stuff, which makes sense because you're accessing business information and, you know, doing business stuff, I guess. Oh, filters. Cool. So that's a list. It's a list right there. Oh, here we go. Here's a sample request. Data raw. So the formatting, I know I mentioned this before, my formatting will be different the way I do it. Cool. response, a successful request 200. That includes a report ID and a status. Make note of the report ID for use in the next step. Checking report status. You can check the okay, report ID. To check if report generation has completed. Yeah. Once your reports are ready, the URL field to the S3 bucket where you can download your report. Reading your report. Once you decompress the file, you can see the raw JSON for the report. Gotcha. Interesting. Campaign ID. The cool thing is I might be able to use like a tool. It's called, for Python, it's called Pandas, where I could probably take this data and put it into a CSV, which would be pretty cool. All right, everyone. That's it for today. Just reading and taking some notes. This is a good, relaxing video to watch.